Hey, welcome back to this week's report. We had quite the bug hatch the last few days. Obviously last week's report, we're just wailing on them still on live bait rigs on the mud if you're chasing walleyes. Like I said last week, there's no wrong way to fish. This morning we're doing a little smallmouth fishing. This morning got out here, tons of bugs on the surface. When there's a bug hatch and there's post spawn, guess what happens? Top water bite starts. X-Wrap popper. That's my first top water fish of the season. I know there's been a little bit of top water activity in the evenings. Wanted to come out and try it this morning, and first couple casts, boom, I'm on the board. Love it. Ooh, that's a beauty. Another one on a popper. Oh, I love this time of year. As soon as you see the bugs on the water, or if you get to a gas station and it's just covered in bugs, you know if it's flat calm, that there's definitely going to be a top water bite on Mille. This is a better fish too. That's the thing when you're working these poppers, even if you're out over deeper water, these fish will be kind of cruising all over. You really got to be visual. It's a fun visual bite because you can watch the fish boil up over a distance and cast to them. Good looking fish there. By far my favorite way to fish top water for smallmouth. It's just that electric time period in June where, like I said, you can catch fish doing a lot of different things. These guys are dragging in the back of the boat right now. I've got them dragging tubes and plastics. We're also going to be throwing more and more top water as we get into June here.
How does it feel?
There we go. See, Mason, I told you I'd wait for you and then I'd catch the next one.
Thank you.
Another decent fish. Not too shabby. Always fun on top water. I don't care who you are. That is a blast to see them come up and just gobble that bait. A lot of times it's pretty subtle, you know, they come up and just suck it in. But fun fish. And that's the thing, when you're fishing these poppers, you want to do long pauses, especially the deeper the water, the longer the pause. Now, like I said, these fish will roam even off structure feeding on bugs, but the longer the pauses, the better, especially earlier in the season. You know, if you get out during the day and let's say you start in the morning and you see them popping all over the place and they're hitting the surface all over, you can lessen your pauses, but really you're going to get your strikes on the pause. Just slurping it in. Oh, came completely out of water. What a blast. Oh, it's nice to see when they have two trebles or when they T-bone it like that, you know the bite's on, rather than just coming up and grabbing the back hook. Oh, that is fun. You know, Mille Lake has been a blast regardless. If you come up to catch walleyes, you're going to catch a ton of them in a lot of locations. If you're chasing smallmouth bass, it's prime. Just a fun time of year to fish Mille, and right now it just doesn't disappoint. You're catching fish all over the lake, whether it's walleyes, bass, muskies, pike. You know, everybody seems to be doing good, so we're wailing on them here. Until next week, I'm Tony Roach. We'll see you on the water.